What's poppin', Dr. Hall? It's your two favorite students, Josh and David, here to give you a little tutorial on posture assessment and sitting and standing. So when looking at posture in either sitting or standing, we want to keep in mind that plumb line. And so we're looking at the ears, shoulders, and hips, and sitting to see if they line up pretty good with each other. And from the looks of this, he's lined up pretty good. Beyond that, we want to kind of look at things like pelvic obliquity and pelvic rotation. And the way to do some pelvic obliquity observations are from the back. And so I would look from behind the patient, and I would test to see if from the iliac crest, if one hip is higher than the other. So if he had a left or a right pelvic obliquity, the left pelvis would be sitting up higher than the right, and then vice versa. We can also assess pelvic rotation, and that's best look from above. And so if his right pelvis was shifted forward, it'd be a right pelvic rotation, and then a left-sided pelvic rotation would be if the left hip was rotated forward. We can also assess for weight shifting or weight bearing through one side more than the other, or if it's like even distribution between weight. And the way we would do that is ask the patient to lean forward a little bit. We would put our hands under ischial tuberosities, have the patient lean back, and we would assess to see which one bared more weight. And it seems like he is pretty even. And so moving forward, we can assess, trying to keep the same theories in mind with standing. So if I'll have you stand up, sir, and we'll keep the plumb line theories consistent here. And we're going from ears, shoulders, pelvis, but we're also adding knees and ankle. Another thing we can observe in standing is the supination and the pronation of the ankles. So he looks good there. And then finally, well, not finally, but we can also look to see if the patient is weight shifted to one side more than the other. So he looks to be normal here. And then we would keep the same ideas in movement. So when he's walking, we want to keep in mind the plumb line to see if various parts of the body are staying in line. But we also want to watch to see if there is even distribution in weight with each step, or is he favoring more weight on one side versus the other. So